Today, we're counting down 5 neighborhoods across the greater Seattle area, where waterfront bars really define the night out, from Lake Union patios to Elliott Bay views. And the neighborhood that takes the top spot might not be the one most people guess first. Seattle is built around water, so this countdown is not just about having a bar near a shoreline. We're looking for neighborhoods where the waterfront is part of the experience. Docks, patios, skyline views, boat traffic, ferry lights, lake breezes, and venues people actually talk about by name. Even when you include the broader Seattle region and its suburbs, the strongest clusters are right where the city presses up against Lake Union, Shilshole Bay, Elliott Bay, and Alki Beach. You'll hear a mix of polished cocktail rooms, seafood bars, rooftop views, and beachside patios, but each neighborhood has a different kind of waterfront energy. Number 5 is Eastlake. Sitting along the eastern shore of Lake Union, Eastlake has a quieter, more tucked-away waterfront feel than some of the bigger bar districts, but that is exactly what makes it stand out. The key name here is Westward, a Lake Union patio bar known for fire pits, Adirondack chairs, oysters, cocktails, and a dock where boaters can tie up right by the restaurant. Eastlake Avenue East gives the neighborhood its main spine, while the water does the real scene setting. Number 4 is South Lake Union. This is where the southern tip of Lake Union turns into a dense shoreline dining and drinks district, with several recognizable names packed into a compact area. Deep Dive brings an underwater-themed cocktail room at the base of the Spheres, while Duke's Seafood adds a full bar with lakefront views, and Daniel's Broiler overlooks the water with a more polished steakhouse bar atmosphere. The neighborhood's waterfront bar scene feels urban, close-in, and very tied to the lake's working marina backdrop. Number 3 is Ballard. Out on the northwestern side of Seattle, Ballard earns its spot because Shilshole Bay gives the neighborhood one of the city's strongest sunset bar settings. Ray's Boathouse and Cafe is the anchor here, with a full waterfront bar, craft cocktails, and 2 levels of patios looking out over the water toward the Olympic Mountains. Ballard also brings a maritime identity that feels distinct from Lake Union or downtown. More bay, boats, locks, and open western sky. Now, we get into the top 2, and this is where the competition gets especially tight. Both of these neighborhoods have waterfront bars with big name recognition, strong views, and the kind of setting that makes people bring out-of-town guests. The difference comes down to what kind of waterfront night you want. Downtown piers and rooftops, or a beach strip with the skyline across the bay. Number 2 is the Central Waterfront. This is the downtown Elliott Bay version of waterfront drinking. Piers, hotels, ferries, seafood bars, and big west-facing views. The Nest brings the rooftop bar angle. 6-7 at the Edgewater Hotel puts the bar experience right on the water. And Elliott's Oyster House adds a dockside oyster bar patio on Pier 56. It ranks this high because the neighborhood stacks multiple waterfront drinking options in one of Seattle's most recognizable shoreline corridors, right where downtown meets the bay. And Number 1 is Alki Point. Alki Beach gives West Seattle a true on-the-water drinking strip, with sand, skyline views, Elliott Bay, and a completely different rhythm from downtown or Lake Union. Marination Makai brings tropical cocktails, beer, and a patio over the bay with the Seattle skyline in view, while Salty's on Alki Beach adds a waterfront bar and lounge with panoramic views across the water. For pure waterfront atmosphere, not just a view, but a whole beach and bay setting, Alki takes the crown. So, the final countdown is Eastlake at number 5, South Lake Union at number 4, Ballard at number 3, the Central Waterfront at number 2, and Alki Point at number 1. What surprised us most is how different the top contenders feel from one another. Eastlake is dockside and low-key. South Lake Union is compact and urban. Ballard leans maritime and sunset-driven. The Central Waterfront is classic downtown Seattle. And Alki feels like a shoreline night out built around the view. That number 1 pick really does prove that the best waterfront bar neighborhood is not always the one closest to the center of the city. What did we miss? Which neighborhood, pier, beach bar, rooftop, or dockside spot would have made your personal top 5? If you would have ranked Ballard higher, put the central waterfront at number 1, or added a suburb with a waterfront bar scene we should cover. Tell us. If this helped you discover a new Seattle area spot, give the video a like and subscribe for more Seattle neighborhood deep dives. And let us know what topic you want next. Coffee neighborhoods, late night food, lake access, breweries, views, or a